Legion Azrael here, like always. Gangs of Night City. I did watch Livewire. I just kind of want to check all this stuff out and, maybe pick a gang that I'm going to like the most. I'm kind of thinking it's going to be like the Tiger Claws. They're pretty cool. But I don't know. Let's go. Let's get into it. Check it out. See what it's all about. Let's hope it's good.
You know how things work in Night City? The stronger survive. But that's how things stand. You're either somebody, or you fizzle out into nothing.
I ain't gonna be out like the Badlands.
In a city that lets you get by without buddies.
Be very careful, my friend. We are all so far from home.
Samurai.
Which gang's the city's biggest and baddest, according to...
I forgot you can't actually join gangs in this, but we're really talking about like more of like what we would like to play. Because you're a mercenary, you don't get to pick any gang. But what gang would you want to be? What gang would you want to work with the most?
The NCPD.
Scavs hold the body count title.
Even a cop.
Or Maelstrom, depending on the season.
Damn.
One time, a Maelstrom ganger killed a young kid right in front of my eyes for shits and giggles.
Crumb-sucking psychos.
And who the fuck are you to say what can and can't be? I'm gonna introduce you to our meat grinder. About time we had some fun!
Think Maelstrom never forgets? Never!
I hate these Borg fuckers.
Dude.
Is a gang like...
I don't usually pause a lot, but the references, so they called him Borg. Fuck. Don't want to, don't want YouTube getting on me for cussing. But, yeah. And even in Witcher, they had like, this is a material world and I'm a material girl. Like, that's from a movie and stuff, I believe. It's a movie? I think so. Yeah, so like the references that come out, like Star Trek, Borg, that's just too good.
Like any other, right?
I'll take the Valentinos.
Those are pretty good.
They follow God and the Santa Madre. Honor means something to them.
How'd you meet Jackie?
We started out together.
In the Valentinos?
No, in the fucking Bible book club.
I gotta give style points to the Valentinos.
Hey, this gameplay looks
They
good.
have a punishment for every occasion.
Gangster life, puto!
Quick shout out to everyone in Haywood and Santo Domingo. Lately, the Valentinos and 6th Street have had a bigger bone to pick.
6th Street. Why'd they want to wipe you?
He's
Can't
crazy.
fucking stand Tinos.
Fucking suck! I've dealt with 6th Street before. We do the run, they'll transfer the cred.
Come on, let's go before 6th Street shows up. Shot! Any more Second Amendment fans in the house, huh?
Hate those bastards. Vomit lofty patriotic bullshit all day. Time to bring on the future.
Keanu.
Any idea how many
Of course, it would be Keanu introducing like the voodoo guys, the hackers, the Matrix people.
attacks from behind the Black Wall we neutralized? If the Voodoo Boys breach the Black Wall, we'll all be fucked.
Voodoo Boys. Urban myth, I thought. Just net runners spooking each other. No such gang.
You know, I heard a few things about you. The Voodoo Boys, best runners in town.
You do not steal from the Voodoo Boys. I see you, always.
For them, Pacifica's just Haiti 2.0. Their own island, cut off from the rest of the city.
This is
our
our
so
turf,
good.
our home. Until last week, the animals crawled in.
Animals are the craziest fucking gang in the city.
This is gross.
Breaker stall!
Animals aren't the play here, are they? They're hired muscle. Someone else needed them.
I fucked you over, you fucked the gang over. Somewhere at the start of the story, somebody fucked the
They even have real muscles, or is it all
See
fake?
how this works now?
My husband's new Westbrook. Very high in the tiger claws. They did what made the best eddies. Sold sex and black market tents.
These quests are gonna be awesome.
Tigers. They run this place.
Know what else they do well? Break the knees
Hey,
of people who
Baraka.
ask questions.
We gotta do something.
Shut the fuck up! The tigers will kill us. Come on, baby.
Tiger claws killed one girl too many, so people took matters into their own hands.
Folk went ballistic. Girls, pimps, outcasts, the whole freak show. It's how the Mox got started.
Think you're some kind of gangoon now, huh?
Us Moxes have each other's back. We look out for one another. You looking for some company tonight?
How'd you hook up with the Mox?
I thought Susie and the gang could really change something in this city.
Moxes and nomads don't seem so different. Both seem to yammer a lot about community, solidarity. Tell me about the Badlands. Not much going on out here, huh?
Au contraire. This is an ecosystem. Nomads, Grafton Shiv,
And maybe nomads will
corporations,
be
and
alright.
thrifters, they form a complete whole. Remove one part, the delicate balance topples.
Here in the
it all looks
Aldecados,
pretty
it all stays in the family.
Classic dilemma. What comes first?
Bro.
Family or the outside world?
This family will go to hell and back.
Everyone in this city lives in their own bubble, and either you fly high or sink into quicksand.
Dude, this game is going to be crazy. I'm super excited for it. It's going to be great. I'm not going to talk too much about it. Yeah, I forgot they said that you couldn't be a gang, that the mercenaries are like their own kind of group, not a gang, there's no love there, they're just, it's all business. But the missions, the jobs, I guess you should call it, that's going to be the cool part, I think. I'm pretty excited for that. But, yeah, there's just a lot to it. Badlands, I think is what it was, right? I think that's what they called it. That might be fun. I don't really want to go with the whole K-Kona kind of playthrough, but maybe some of those gangs would be all right. To like, not being a part of the gangs, but I keep saying that, but it's not that. It's the three choices you get to pick. You get to pick Corpo, you get to pick Street, or the Country Bumpkin. Pretty much, Corpo looks pretty fun. Street looks pretty fun. Country Bumpkin, I don't know about, but. Yeah, that's kind of what I keep saying when I'm talking about gangs. I'm not really talking about the gangs. I'm talking about the areas you get to start in. Whether it's, the street might be really cool because you might get to, because again, you don't get to be a gang, but you get to start up as a person that lives in a certain zone, and then you get to make those connections there. So if I start on street, do I get to make connections with like the Tigers, the Moxies, the Tiger Claws, the Moxies, the people like that? Which it looks like you can, but it's like all about who you know, and then each zone in as a street kid has like its own. There's like not dealers, but like three fences we'll call them. Like it's the black dude with the golden arm we saw in the one crazy video where he gets shot, and he wakes up and it's Keanu's there. That's one of them, and there's like two others I believe, and they help you deal, and I think they're pretty much the quest givers I believe, and hopefully like depending on who you pick. You get to interact with certain gangs more often. And that's kind of where I'm going with, like, what do you get to interact with? Corpo, when I do a Corpo run, it's going to be kill everybody. It's going to be the most fascist character you can play. Just corporation all the way, everybody else be damned. And that it's weird that the color's blue. It's always like that weird yellowish orange, whatever, rust. Not rust. More like Holocaust orange, I think, kind of. But yeah, the Corpo is going to be, I think, the brutal one. Street Kid's going to be like more like the gangbanger trying to work his way up. Maybe doing like nothing but like some crazy melee weapons with like machine pistols would be like the max. Corpo is going to be like everything because you're a corporation. The freaking smart guns, any rocket launchers, lasers, anything like that. Some other things maybe in the Street Kid. And the Country Bumpkin, maybe more of like boomstick style stuff and heavy mods like the Maelstroms or whatever. Was that their name? Maelstroms, I think. I don't know. It looks pretty interesting though. But with that, I'm going to get out of here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. See you on every video I'm doing next. Later, guys.